They were pigs because they did whatever they wanted. They ate whatever they wanted. They were like, they saw them as filth. They saw them as pigs. That's what this represents. That the house of Israel became a Gentile. He became like the rest of the world, did as the rest of the world did, completely forgetting about God and everything that he had in his father's house. And now, when he realizes what's going on, that, you know, he had it good in his father's house, that it is better to be in his father's house than out in the world doing whatever the rest of the world is doing, being completely lost and always being in filth and destruction, in chaos. So he decides to go back to his father's house. This is representing all of those who are now waking up and realizing that the Torah is still vigilant, that it is still to be held high. It is still to be followed and kept. And so the prodigal son returning, that's what it represents. So those who are waking up and are realizing that we still have to keep and follow the Torah. And so obviously the Father, which is God, he is accepting us with open arms. That's exactly what he wants. That is the whole purpose of Yeshua coming down to earth, is to be able to gather all of the house of Israel that was dispersed to the four corners of the earth and to bring them all back home. Now, the older son represents the house of Judah, the jealous brother, because he says, Father, like, I've been by your side all of my life. I have never left you. I have never gone against you. I haven't never transgressed against you, and yet you're not giving me the fattest cattle to be able to celebrate with my friends. I didn't get my inheritance. I didn't get this and this and that like my brother did. You're not throwing a party for me like for him. I don't see you giving me a robe and a ring like his. The father says, well, son, yes, exactly. You've been by my side all this time, so everything that I have here is yours. It is for you, for being a faithful and loyal son. That's what the house of Judah has been. Although they did forget God's commandments, they remembered again. They remembered. And so that's why God allowed them to come back and to be able to come back to the land that he promised them, to Israel. So that's why they're still there. And what we have now are the Jewish people, because that's the only tribe that was left from all of 12 tribes. What I'm saying is, that is exactly what the story of the prodigal son represents. It represents the two houses, the house of Israel and the house of Judah. The younger brother is the house of Israel. The older brother is the house of Judah.